Hey friends, welcome back to another video from yours truly, Amber, Mama to All. I hope you have had a wonderful week and I hope you're ready to see what I cook or how we cook, because it's not just myself cooking, for a large family. And when I say large family, we are now a household of 8. Some people have missed that. I've had some comments. I don't mind answering them. We went from me, my husband Josh, our 2 children, which are older, 14 and 18, along with my future son-in-law, my 18-year-old, future husband, so to say. That brought us up to 5, and then my sister and my niece and nephew needed somewhere to live. Who am I to turn them away when I am more than capable of housing them and giving them somewhere to sleep and be safe, and I don't have to worry. So we went from a house of 4 to a house of 5 to a house of 8. That is a lot of mouths to feed. I get comments on my food pantry videos about how nice my stuff is and this and that. And guys, your stuff can be as nice as you take care of it. Or in my case, my refrigerator died. I had to replace it immediately. Didn't want to lose any of my food. So I went the not smart way, but the only feasible way, and financed a fridge. So I have that monthly payment as well. So in this video, what am I showing you? I am showing you guys how I use food bank items, cheap and affordable grocery items I have canned or grew myself in the garden and then canned and preserved, or items I have received in an abundance from the food pantry and also canned and preserved. So this gives you guys a video as to how I use those items to feed my family, which is now, again, a very large family. So we have doubled in size. We are 8 mouths to feed. That can be a lot of people. I, as you know, have some dietary restrictions. I feel my best and I have the least problems out of my stomach when I am low carb to no carb. Low sugar, like no sugar whatsoever. I cut that out. Low to zero, almost zero carbs. It can be difficult for some people. For me, it has been beneficial. It has been wonderful. I let myself go. I deal with the pain, the suffering, and I'm tired of it. So I have went back low carb. I have a very picky 14-year-old. I do not make her eat things that she does not like. Who am I to force someone to eat something they don't like? So I hope you enjoyed this video. A lot of me rambling. Hopefully I answered some questions, but please feel free to ask questions in the comments below. I don't mind answering them. So here we have it. It is actually Saturday night. Typically, you all know I don't typically cook on the weekends because that's usually my time off. And we typically eat leftovers. Well, when you have a family of 8, leftovers, they don't happen very often. So today is Saturday. I actually had to work today, but I have this really beautiful, it's a crock pot. I've already taken it off of the base. The base has been put away, but before I went into work, I took some of that chicken that I got, that rotisserie chicken that I purchased at Sam's Club, and I made a very simple, it's already over halfway gone because people have been eating it before I had a chance to record, but it is a chicken tortilla soup. Very simple. It's a way to use up beans. There's black beans, there's corn, there's diced tomatoes, enchilada sauce, shredded chicken, seasonings, and broth. So it's really very customizable to each person's taste. If you don't like beans, just leave the beans out. If you want extra beans, bulk it up. So, and then my daughter, on her way home from work, because she actually works at our local grocery store, I had asked her to pick up some tortilla chips. So for those of you that ask, do they work and do they contribute to the house? The question that you ask, the answer shall be yes, they do. It's very simple. Everybody helps in whatever way they can. For instance, I needed tortilla chips. I text my daughter. I said, hey, can you pick up a bag of tortilla chips on your way home? She picks it up. If I need something simple, everybody pulls their weight. They help. They pick up stuff when they can. Together, we're a team. So this is Saturday night. Stick around to see what we have the rest of the week. I forgot to add though, for Saturday night, I'm going to start showing you guys what I have for dinners because I am lower carb. So what do I have in this bowl? It might not look the best to you guys, but this is some of that rotisserie chicken. Now you know why I really wanted it, because I can use a lot of chicken. But I have salsa in there, shredded chicken, some spices, and I like to call this salsa chicken. It's low carb, it's delicious. I will use this in low carb tortillas, making low carb quesadillas. I will take and put it on top of a salad and have a salsa chicken salad. Absolutely delicious. I'll eat it on a plate, heat it up with some queso, almost like a like a burrito bowl. I'll take and put, cauliflowered rice, this queso, cilantro, maybe some extra tomatoes. I mean, you can get creative with it, but it is literally just shredded chicken and salsa and some different spices in there. So that's what I'm having tonight. Hey friends, are you still with me? I hope so. If you're still watching, then you're with me. It's Sunday. Again, normally I don't cook on Sundays, but everyone needs to eat. And I have stuff in my freezer, so before we go to the food pantry, this is an earlier in the day meal. I'm only cooking once today. This is it. If somebody's hungry later on, we do have some ramen, we have cereal, we have a few leftovers, not much, but there's a few, so they can eat something else. Or there may be some of these left over, because the kids have already, these are just basic ham and cheese sliders. And to let you know, this entire meal is all thanks to our local food pantry. Because when I get an abundance of bread and stuff, I freeze it. Lunch meat, I freeze it. Cheese, I freeze it. Some of it goes in the fridge. And this is all provided by the food pantry. These work perfect for smaller hands. So there are 3 of these left. There were 12 because it was a pack of 12 mini slider rolls, and they're just ham and cheese, nothing fancy. Over here we have ham and turkey. So, and these are bigger. So these are, the teenagers, the adults. These are ham and turkey. And then over here, there are 2 specifically for Josh. Sometimes I may make something just for him. We only had 1 pack of roast beef left. His favorite is a roast beef sandwich. So we have 2 roast beef and cheddars. I'll put some Arby's sauce that I have in the fridge on them. And then these 2 are a hot honey ham and cheese. So anybody can have those. Me, what am I going to have? Well, guys, I honestly haven't decided what I'm going to eat because it is earlier in the day. I'm not very hungry right now. That is the plus side of going low carb. I honestly don't have very many cravings and I don't get very hungry. So I have to remind myself to eat, but I'll probably eat after the food pantry. But yeah, this is Sunday's meal. Nothing fancy. Again, we're just trying to feed mouths, keep everybody fed. So thanks to the food pantry, everybody's having hot ham and cheese or some sort of meat and cheese sandwich tonight. They're having sliders. There you go. Plus big sliders. All right, friends, it is Tuesday evening. Katie Bug cooked tonight, and she did buffalo chicken quesadillas. These are, like I said, that rotisserie chicken I purchased at Sam's Club. Get a lot of meals out of them. So we have buffalo chicken quesadillas, mac and cheese. What am I having? I have fresh green beans I'm about to put on the stovetop and cook in a skillet. And I threw 1 single steak on the grill, and I'm going to have steak and green beans. So, low carb, easy, and everybody else is going to have this. She did a great job, very proud of her. And if you noticed, I did not record Monday night. Monday night, my sister cooked. She did pork loins, roasted broccoli, a noodle side, and I don't remember if there was anything, biscuits. I just, for some reason, there was so much going on that I forgot to record, and there was no leftovers. So we did have Monday night. She cooked. This is Tuesday night. Stick around. Don't know what we're gonna have the rest of the week. Hey friends, if you're still watching this video, it's Wednesday evening, and yep, that's a pot of slop. No, it's really not. Hannah cooked tonight, and she loves a taco mac and cheese. So she made her Rotel taco mac and cheese. That is what you have in this plate. It's cheesy, it's got Rotel and macaroni, and it's got a couple different styles of noodles. Over here, she wanted some refried beans on the side, so she has some refried beans. She has some sour cream. She bought, with her own money, some Doritos, and we have some leftover tortilla chips. There's still some salsa, hot sauce. That is Wednesday night's dinner. I'm not going to complain. I don't know what I'm going to eat yet. My boss is in town.
Set them on the side?
You sure can. Heat them up in the air fryer. But she's going to heat up the leftover quesadillas from last night as well. But as I was saying, is my boss and my boss's boss are in town from Florida and Georgia. And they took me and my two co-workers, because there's only 3 of us in this location, out to eat. And we had a late lunch. Well, for me, it was a late lunch. And I'm still full. So I do not know what I'm going to eat or if I'm even going to eat dinner. But this is Wednesday night's dinner. Hope you enjoy. Stick around. All right, friends, if you're still watching, it's Thursday evening. Josh was going to cook tonight. He had all plans to cook. He had actually started somewhat, but plans changed because guess what? Those goats I told you I had, they're having babies, which means they're doing their job. And hopefully, come springtime, when the babies are old enough, we may sell one to be able to get our money back and go forth with this, because it's actually, for us, not a lot of money to raise the goats. We have enough like yardage that they eat it. I mean, it's really honestly not that hard. And it doesn't cost us a lot. So tonight, a quick dinner that I took over. Those buns we got, which you will see that Sunday. Again, that was Wednesday's pantry. I had some sausage, like sausage dog type sausages that I cooked up. Well, they were pre-cooked. I just had to fry them up in the pan. I made a couple boxes of mac and cheese and opened up a few cans of green beans. That is our simple dinner for tonight. Josh is out there finishing up the little goat house so that this weather we're having coming in does not affect these goats and these baby ones. So, all right, stick around. Don't know what we're having Friday.